Here we are on a beautiful June day in the northern part of the Okanagan Valley, British Columbia's premier wine growing regions. And while I admit to the existence of other smaller outlying regions, coastal and inland, the Okanagan plays a commanding role in the world of BC wine, encompassing more than 90% of the vineyard area. The valley is very long, about 180 kilometers long, straddling the 49th to 50th degree latitude. There are three main features that distinguish the Okanagan from most other wine regions. The first one would be the inland location near a series of 7 lakes, Okanagan Lake, the principal one, and in the Salish dialect, the native dialect of the region, Okanagan means place of many waters. The lake effect adds tremendous value to viticulture in the Okanagan in that it has a huge moderating effect, cooling the summer heat and warming up during frost-prone periods, even extreme winter cold. Number two is we're about 400 kilometers east of Vancouver in the rain shadow of the coast mountains. Now that rain shadow creates nearly desert-like conditions. Only Mendoza, Argentina has more arid growing conditions than the Okanagan. And that means the Sonoran Desert that starts some 3,000 miles south of here reaches into just across the 49th parallel for about 32 kilometers. So let's divide the Okanagan wine growing region into 2 sections. The northern part, where I am, where we grow largely Pinot Noir and Riesling on slightly richer soils than the South Okanagan. Conditions are generally a little bit cooler and precipitation a little bit more than the desert wine country south of here. Now, if I draw an imaginary line at the south shore of Lake Okanagan, north of which would be the Pinots with Riesling, as mentioned. South of there, I would venture with varieties that simply need more sunshine, that need more degree units, that require more frost-free days. And that takes us right to the South Okanagan, the towns of Oliver and Osoyoos, especially the eastern benches that benefit from the sun catcher effect, meaning our long summer days. The eastern shore of Osoyoos Lake receives 4 hours more direct sunlight than the vineyards across. And that means 205 plus frost-free days, where the average in the valley is closer to 160. So the growing conditions for the bigger-bodied reds and whites are absolutely more benign in the south. And really, ultimately what I'm saying is the right grape in the right place. Every variety has its own special needs. And here at Mission Hill, we found those special sites. Diversity is key. We're not about one variety, but many. And let's keep in mind, we're only 3 decades old. We're a young region. In the world of wine, we're absolutely tiny. And there's my colleagues in the vineyard doing what they do, driving tractors. I wish I could do that all day long. My point really is that we found special corners of the Okanagan growing region that excels with unique varieties. And finally, to really define the Okanagan means we're small, which means we're not big. Our vineyard area is less than 1% that of California's. So ultimately, my colleagues in this valley and I are interested in making niche market, handcrafted, super high quality wines, and that is what this valley is all about.